So I had somebody tell me earlier they was really enjoying my reviews and they were going to get into reviews, and they say apparently the prerequisite to do reviews is a hat. I really wear these hats in my daily life. This is the hats that I wear, and I've got a lot of different designs and a lot of crazy ones. But you know, enough gabbing and jibber jabbing. This is my final thoughts of the AC9 from Rip Tripper, with a bit of an upgrade on what it goes on. So here we go. Now, my first video on the AC9, it was just the first impressions, and I actually had it on a GP PAPS. No GP PAPS today. We're gonna get up close and how close we can get there. See, now we've got it on the Caravella. So a bit of an upgrade. I said that I was thinking that whoever designed this thing must have had the PAPS in mind. Pardon my fingernails, I've been painting a guitar black today. The AC9 is just as mint on the Caravella as it is on the GP PAPS. One could say the GP PAPS and the Caravella were maybe modeled to some degree after each other, and I don't think I could disagree with that. They have the exact same dimensions, but this is about the AC9. I will continue to say I have a major problem with the way the positive post functions. And again, I tried to contact Rip Tripper over at ECF. I did not get a reply from him, unfortunately. But I'm sure he's a busy guy, so I'm not going to fault him for that. At the end of the day, it is becoming my go-to standalone Genesis Atomizer, I guess. I use it a lot on my Privari. I use it now. I think probably it's going to go exclusively on the Caravella. I really think if they address the situation with the positive post, I think it could next to be the perfect Genesis Atomizer. I have come up with a new way of rolling a coil. I was rolling really dense small coils or really dense fat coils. Now I am rolling really hollow coils. Let me see if I can get close and show you this coil. Now this is a 2-3 wrap. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see that, but this is just a 2-3 wrap. And this coil is completely hollow. It is just kind of wrapped around itself. I think it may be revolving around itself twice, but if you see, if I flick it there, see how whimsical, flimsy that coil is? It's very, 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 very thin. But with a 2-3 wrap, just with a fresh 18350 battery, buddy, she goes good. Now, what I have found in doing the more hollow coil, and I figured this out on the AC9, I found that I don't have to do such a straight tilt. Focus a little better. I can do kind of more of a, I can hit it a little more sideways as long as my wick's touching the juice. I'm just not going to focus here, am I? As long as my wick's touching the juice, I get a good vape. So, other than this positive post issue, which you've got 2 nuts, I tried the spring method. I didn't have any luck with that. So, you know, the way I have come to do it, I screw the positive post down as much as I can. So I get it, oops, Caravella. So you can't sit that down without running that lockout. I screw the positive post all the way down, so I've got, so the post is just exiting the 510 connection. And then it generally takes an assistant, and my wife's a pretty good assistant. I'll take a flathead screwdriver and hold it at the top just to really cinch down the bottom nut. And once I've accomplished that, then I'll have the that middle nut floating. And so then I'll wrap my coil. And as I'm kind of wrapping my coil and holding it tight, generally I'll hold my wire that I've wrapped around the top with a pair of pliers, and then I'll use a pair of needle nose to really cinch that top nut in. And it creates a good coil, it makes a good solid connection. So, you know, if you're going to use the AC9 on something like a Preveri, I recommend like a 5-6 wrap, so you can get up there to really use it at higher voltages, somewhere around 4.8 volts. That's an outstanding vape. I vaped that all night with this yesterday. With the Caravella coming in today, I just did a 2.3 with 30 gauge A1 Canthal, and as you can see, it's been a great vape. So all in all, I would give this a solid 1.5 thumbs up after a couple of weeks of just, you know, dedicated usage. It's a good atomizer. If they'll address the positive post in the next revision, I think it will be next to a perfect Genesis atomizer. I think it runs circles around the Z80U. I think it wipes the floor with the Cobra, and I've got all of these. It is my favorite 510 base Genesis. I look forward to the next revision. I will be getting one. So, and also it's not, in my last review I said I think it was some kind of polycarbon on the tank. It's not. I think it's called PMMA. I've put tons of different stuff, and I'm a big menthol vapor, and I've yet to have my tank cracked or have any kind of issue with it. So, great device. The juice, you absolutely can with a syringe 100% empty the tank to do a seamless juice change, just whatever you got to burn off the wick from the residual, and you're off and going with another juice. So great atomizer, great Genesis. There's not a word for what it looks like on a Caravella. And that's it. So that's my final thoughts on the AC9 from Rip Trippers. I look forward to reviewing the second revision. One final vape and we'll call it a day. Something didn't go right there, did it? That was a fail. Still one more time. That's what I got. Be strong, vape on, and thanks for watching. See you next time.